Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. Welcome. Thank you all so much for coming out today. My name is Ben Morrow, and this is the Apple Watch Hackathon. I'm sure you all had a fun week at WWDC and AltConf and learning, if you could, some of the new SDK that came out. And what I'd like to do is just kind of go over all the ground rules today, and we'll get started. If anybody has a question while I'm talking, go ahead and raise your hand and let me know. But I'll try to cover everything that you would be asking for in the presentation. So WatchKit was released last November, right before Thanksgiving, and we actually had our first hackathon then. And it was the same week, and so it was kind of amazing what people could build with SDK in such a short amount of time. They learned it and built things. As you all know, the watch was released in April, and then now we're having our hackathon. And the website for this hackathon is hackathon.watch. If you want to follow the action, you can do that there. So after this welcome, we'll go have idea pitches. So you have 30 seconds for your idea pitch, and then we'll have lunch around noon. We'll turn in our projects by 5:30. We'll have first round judging, the finalist presentation after that, and then we'll announce the winner hopefully about 8 or 8:30. Our hashtag is AWH15 for Apple Watch Hackathon 15. So please tweet your ideas out there, your photos out there from the day, and we'll try to feature people that we see throughout the day on our live blog. The Wi-Fi password is winning social, and you're supposed to use the If We Meeting network. So let's go over what we found out this week. Apple announced watchOS 2, and in it there's support for custom complications. So you can see in this picture there's a Volkswagen one in the upper left, lights are on or off in the upper right, and then down the bottom there's what your next flight is going to be. So San Francisco to Chicago. They also announced support for native apps, so you can actually animate this bar graph here. And there's support for tracking movement. So this is an app that measures your golf swing. I'd like to introduce the mentors that we have today. So mentors, if you could please come up here real quick. So we have mentors that are from Capital One and from IFWE, and they're here to help with Swift code and design. And so I'd just like them to say a few words about themselves.
Wow, I haven't even said anything. I like it. I'm Nicholas Angel. I'm the Senior Creative Director at Capital One, where right now we are working on creating a suite of apps for small business owners and basically trying to revolutionize banking and create a seamless suite of apps that will do to small businesses what Apple Pay is doing to the payment space. I run a team that's in the East Coast in Texas and also in San Francisco. And right now we're trying to apply these apps to both mobile web and now wearables. So I could say that my perspective is kind of 10,000 feet and less about the technical, but I'm really excited to see some of the ideas. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Wei from Capital One. I'm one of the master software engineers down in the office in San Francisco. I'm working on an app called Ideas for Capital One, and it's completely written in Swift. So if you Google Capital One Ideas app, you can read a bit about it. Right now we're in active beta. A bit about me, I've actually launched about a total of 5 apps that's hit top productivity, top lifestyle in my iOS development career. And I hope to see you guys come up with some cool ideas and have a lot of fun.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to our space. I'm with IFWE. I'm the lead iOS engineer out here. We are creating a bunch of different apps. We are an incubator ourselves. So right now I'm working on a messaging app. It's an animated messaging app called Nod. But historically, I've worked with a couple of different incubators, including Hatch Labs out of New York. And we built an app that you probably are all aware of, Tinder, which went big a couple of years ago. So we've been around the block here, and we'd love to help out. But one of the things I'd like to mention is that we can also help you craft some spaces around here to work with the other mentors. We've got some offices around the periphery. If you need anything in terms of infrastructure, gotcha. If you need anything in terms of infrastructure, also come and see me. Spaces or USB keys or any of this kind of stuff. Look for me or the back desk over there. Thanks, guys, and have a great time today.
All right, so last night I sent out an email to everyone with a link to a map. And that map is going to be really useful today because it can show you where to work. And then where everything is. We actually have an awesome rooftop that's out over here. So if you need some fresh air and need to take a view of the city, you can do that there. There's also plenty of space that's downstairs, and there's space to work down there as well. And we're going to have some awesome food today. We're going to have a full lunch and a full dinner, and we'll have also snacks throughout the day.
Hey Ben, if they go outside, make sure they stay on the deck, on the wood deck.
Yes, if you go outside on the rooftop, just stay on the wood deck. Don't, get too crazy with your exploring. So as I mentioned, the pitch this morning is going to be 30 seconds. If you want, this is your time to tell everyone what you're working on and say if you need any team members on your team. And then in the evening, the presentations will be 2 minutes apiece. And for those, we won't use any slides. So just show us the app you're building. Show us a demo of the app, because you won't have time to show slides or talk about too many business figures. But you should, if you have a business model, it's important to tell it, but just say what it is. So the prize, we will have 3 winning teams that are given by the judges, and all those teams are equal, and the judges will tell you what you won for. So you could win for best design or most technically impressive, best use of the Apple Watch features, like the complication or movement, things like that. And everyone on the team will win their very own Apple Watch Sport Band or an equivalent value Apple gift card. Oh, and we'll also have an audience favorite. So there will actually be 4 winning teams. So when the judges are deliberating, the audience will also be able to vote for their favorite team. So as I mentioned, our website for following everything today and watching the video is /live on the end of hackathon.watch. And everyone will be submitting their projects on Challenge Post. So it's applewatchhackathon.challengepost.com. You should have that link also in the emails that I've been sending out. And if you're a remote team, so none of you here, but anyone that's watching online right now, if you can put remote in square brackets in your team name, that way we'll know who you are. And when we have the judging, we'll be able to set you up with the correct credentials so you can log into Google Hangouts and talk to us. So special thanks today to our volunteers. So I have had volunteers helping set up and check in and helping with the food and helping with all the video. We actually have 3 different video teams here today. And so I just really appreciate all of them. And I want them to know that it wouldn't happen without them. Yes, please clap. IFWE is our space that we're at today. They have this awesome building. It's got lots of room, and they welcomed us into the space and are also helping out with some of the food. So thank you so much, IFWE. Steve, do you want to say a few words?
Hey everyone, Steve with IFWE. We're just thrilled to have you here today. Good luck. As Bobby mentioned, he's over here in Sunnyside. It's a lab for you to ask questions and things. Great to have you in our space. If you have any questions, see me. Have a great time. Good luck, everybody, and looking forward to a great day.
And then our premier sponsor is Capital One. And I've had a relationship with Capital One for a while now, and it's been really great. Although they're a bank and they have credit cards, they kind of see themselves as a technology company. And so they're putting a lot of investment into making sure that their teams are the best they can be. And thank you, Capital One, for all your support and for helping make this community happen. Okay, so that said, now it's time for the idea pitches. And if you will, line up along that wall over there. So anybody who wants to talk, you don't have to talk if you don't want to, but if you do want to, you can. Yours to it. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started with the idea pitches then, if everyone can quiet back down so we can give everybody their 30 seconds to tell us what they're up to. Can I please get everyone to quiet down, please? Silence! Please. Everybody. Hey, no talking, please. Thanks. 30 seconds apiece.
All right, so my name is Steph. I've been here 8 times in San Francisco. Every time I'm here, I'm kind of bothered by a little problem in San Francisco, being homeless people. I discovered a company, an amazing company called LavaMe. Just Google for them, LAVAMEA.org. They provide showers to homeless people. I think they're awesome. I want to put the spotlight on them by doing some kind of some wedge app, like whatever, reminding you to donate, or statistics about how many showers they give to homeless people. And yeah, I have myself about well, as much experience as it goes in iOS, and we already have another developer and maybe somebody who's going to help with like ideas and things like that. We absolutely need designers, because I know from all those hackathons I did, usually the UI looks pretty bad, so we need a designer. Thanks.
Hey guys, I'm Yusuke. Aren't you guys so tired of using iPhone while running? Yeah, Workout is a good app, but it's not enough. As a runner and as a trainee, we're trying to replace that app by the app we're going to create today. So we have 3 engineers, but we don't have any designer. So we're looking for a good designer who really wants to work on that Workout app. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Patrick, and basically my idea is everyone is prone to heart attacks, or there are several people around the world who are prone to heart attacks. So my idea is basically essentially tracking your heartbeat and then spotting any irregular jumps and then warning the user that they could be prone to a heart attack, or whatever percentage that they have of having a heart attack. So it's just to help save more lives. So I need really anyone on my team, and if you're willing to work with someone who's young, then come join us.
Hey guys, my name is Victor, and my idea is actually building up on the demo of the Apple Watch OS 2 on the Apple WWDC. So they show us about the imaginary soccer team. So what I want is to actually use a live API from, let's say, the English Premier League for us to follow on your favorite team, let's say Liverpool. So we can see the match, the current live score. You can use the time travel feature on the application to see who actually scored a goal and what is the goal on the live. So that's my idea. So I pretty much need designers, developers, and whoever. I'm an engineer myself, but if you can do Swift and WatchOS 2, it would be awesome to join. Thanks.
My name is Alex Davis. So I want to build a game, a proximity touch game, where one person would touch on the watch, and then depending on how far you are, the other person touch and get a response. And right now, it's just front end. I mean, there's no native code yet. So I'm looking for anybody who want to write games.
Hello everyone, my name is Subh, and I'm an iOS developer. I've been building apps for several years. For this hackathon, I have an idea to build a micro donation application that will help people to donate some money in terms of like $1, $5, or $10 for a life-saving cause. But there are a bunch of such other sites available, but usually the campaign runs for like 2 months, 3 months, but sometimes people might need to urgently raise some money in a week's time or 2 weeks' time. So this donation app will just broadcast messages to people who have this app installed, and people can contribute in terms of like $1, $5, or $10. So I'm alone here. I don't have a team here. I'm looking for a designer, especially for this app. But in general, I think the hackathon is a good platform to learn new things. So as I mentioned, I've been playing with WatchKit for a while. I attended all the watchOS sessions in WWDC. If you are willing to learn watchOS or Swift, you can obviously team up with me, and I'll help you learn new things. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ari. I wrote AudioKit, an audio toolkit for iOS. It's at audiokit.io, and I'm willing to help any team that is adding audio to their app. Otherwise, I'm going to use the left-hand accelerometer and a right-hand accelerometer to make a drum set. So if anybody is a drummer who wants to help demo it, that would be great too. So programmers and musicians, thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm new to mobile development. I need a team to create a metronome, and there are different ways you'd be able to use it. You could have a vibration, a tap on your wrist, or a color. You could switch the watch around and maybe see something while you're holding your instrument or something like that. So yeah, contact me. And again, my name is Alex. Thanks.
My name is Brian. When people ask to see your watch, what do you show them? You show them Mickey Mouse, you show them your text messages. I want to make something fun. I've been waiting for the APIs for the sound and motion to come out for a while, and now that they're out, I really want to make, similar to the drumming app, an app where you can go psh, psh, or cha-ching, cha-ching. Just fun sound effects, become the human beatbox. It'll be similar to the drumming app, and we'll talk about, combining stuff. Yeah, we have a developer and a designer on team. We could always use anyone who's into gesture recognition or sound effect creation.
Hi, my name is William Ogle, looking to develop a new messaging app for the watch called Knock Knock. And the idea is that you would use a series of taps and vibrations, almost like Morse code, to be able to communicate between watches. So looking for UX designers and developers as well. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ben Wen. We're building an app we call Memora, and the idea is to hack your brain and the way that you learn, to present information to you in the maximal, neurologically optimal moment that you will memorize something. So we have an iOS developer and a half, and are looking for designers and other developers. You look for myself or Roger back there in the white baseball cap and the blue t-shirt. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Diana. How many of you have read Harry Potter? Seriously, raise your hand. Nobody. Okay, there we are. So, do you remember the Burrow clock? What does it do? It tells the parent or the team lead where everybody is. So imagine receiving the notifications when your family members arrive at a new location or that they are in transit. So it's the ultimate watch or app watch for Mrs. Weasley to carry in her pocket, because now we've brought the magic of Harry Potter to the real world. I am a developer. I've done 6 months of Swift and Objective-C. I'm looking for a really great designer and a person that wants to do pair programming with me because I didn't bring a computer. I came to the conference from another city, couldn't bring it. So, and I'm looking for designer, other programmers.
Hello, I'm Keith from Hong Kong. I need 2 more developers to be in my team to be an app called Rafford. It's for soccer referees to record the goals and the penalties of each player. And by the way, I'm going to find our non-paid design job in San Francisco until late August. So come and find me. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Romy. I'm an iOS developer. I'd like to make an app for the Bay Area using like a Bay Area time bank concept. The idea is that instead of using financial means like dollars, people pay each other with hours that they put into the community. I'd like to do something experimental. I'm looking for product people like to use emoji and sound to make it a little more fun than just like a spreadsheet app. So it's a time bank watch app.
Hi, my name is Nam, and I'm an iOS engineer here at IFWE. And we're currently looking to build a watch app for our, I guess it's a messaging app with customizable avatars, animated stickers, and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, if you're looking to work with us, we'll be sitting over there. Our whole team will be there, so you can come and talk to us. Work on our watch app, as well as get free stuff and just chill, right? So yeah, we'll be giving out free stuff as well, so come and join us over there.
Hello, my name is Anthony Yu, and I'm an iOS developer. I have an idea. I think we should leverage the latest watchOS feature that you can access the hardware. So the problem I want to solve is in a conference, when you meet somebody you don't know each other, typically you just exchange your information verbally. But I think it probably will be cool. Just raise your hand, you can see the person's name, and then you can save it, and it's saved. So next time when you can scroll and to see the people that have met in this conference and their name, their pictures later on. So to trigger that, we probably can use the BLE. So when you're close enough, you raise your hand, name is showed. So this is the idea. I'm a single person here, so I want developers and designer to join to implement the idea. Thank you.
I'm Luke. So I thought I would come here because I attended the first time. I don't really have an idea, but what I would like to resolve is I would like to join a tennis game, 2 against 2, but it's 2 against 1. And from my house, I want to know at UC Berkeley if they need 1 person to join the team. So I want to have the app tell me how busy is the court so I can join them. Same thing for basketball. You play 5-on-4, or they have 4-on-4. They need 1 or 2 players. So I want the app, show the map, see how many people are playing. If they need 1, ping them, and I'm coming. That's it.
All right, thank you guys all for having the courage to come up here and present. And people in the audience, remember those faces, because if you liked any of the ideas, go and talk to them. Those all sound like great ideas. I also wanted to mention that you don't have to use the new watchOS 2 watch kit. You can use the previous one. We've had a lot of practice building on the first version of it, and now that we actually have the watch on our wrist, that was the whole purpose of this hackathon, was to put it into practice so that we can actually use it on our wrist. And I also want to say this hackathon might be a little bit different than other ones that you've heard about or been to. This one has very community focused. We like learning together, we like living on the edge together, and so it's not really about the prizes, it's more about seeing what we can build. And the stuff that you work on this weekend can take you places, and I will do everything I can to help promote you in the future. And if anybody has any questions, come and find me. My name is Ben. And with that, we can start talking hacking. Thank you.